This episode is about what you do when you have found your big idea. Even if you don't fully know it yet, or even if you don't have a clue, but you know you could have one or that you're meant for one. This episode's for you. Welcome back to the It's a Vibe podcast. I'm your host, Viveka. It's been a while. I've missed you guys. So let's get right into it. So maybe you found something. You figured something out. You have an idea of how you want to be living, what you want to be doing, what you could be doing, or maybe just the general direction you want to be going in. And it comes from a place of you knowing that you're meant for more. You know what you're doing right now just isn't it. You aren't totally fulfilled because you know you have something within you that you can offer the world, that you're meant to share with the world. You know deep down that you were given a gift, something that you were meant to share with everyone. And you're becoming more curious about it. You are feeling impulses to explore it more. You're seeing more signs for it. That feeling to do something about it is growing inside of you, and it's getting harder to ignore. The voice inside your head is getting louder and louder in a good way. And you're looking at your current life right now, and you're thinking, this can't be it. This can't be all that you're ever meant for. You're looking into your future and you want to change it for the better because you know that there's something you can be doing for yourself and for others that could really help the world, make a difference, but also fulfill your soul and fill your heart and your life with joy, peace, abundance, love, gratitude, all that good stuff. Everything you could have ever wished for. And even if you haven't found your big idea yet or fully realized it or have everything figured out, those feelings still might be there for you. You know that what you're doing right now isn't what you're truly meant to be doing with your life. It's not your passion. It's not your obsession. It's not your life's mission, meaning, or purpose. But it's something that you've been putting off because maybe it's just not the right time, or when the kids grow up and get older, or when they're gone, I'll do it. Or maybe it's too late. You feel like you're too old now. You've missed the mark. You should have done it, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or when you were younger, in your 20s, in your 30s. Or maybe you just don't know where to start or even how to start. Or maybe it's money or the effort that it's going to take, the time, or whatever excuse your mind has made up to keep you in your comfort zone and stuck where you are, accepting less for yourself. Do you feel this? Are you nodding your head yes right now? Do you feel it in your soul? Do you feel it inside of you, somewhere inside of you? And so here's the truth, and I want you to hear this. You have only scratched the surface of what you're capable of. And you have only scratched the surface of what you can truly offer the world. That's a fact. If you're listening to this, do you really believe that you've tapped into your greatest potential and that you're living at your best, highest timeline right now in this moment? If you feel like you are, that's great. But do you think that you could push yourself more? Do you think that there's something inside of you that's still trying to come out? Don't you want to know what that could look like? Aren't you curious to experience what that could be and how good it would feel to know that you did that for yourself, that you created something, you did something about it. You didn't just sit there and wait it out or see what happens. You went after it and made it happen. And you did that for you. You did that for your family. You did that for your loved ones. You did that for the world. You did it just for your overall well-being and happiness in life. And so here's a quick story that you might relate to. And so as most of you know, my name is Viveka. I'm the creator of It's a Vibe, and I'm a high school science teacher. But I realized very quickly in that job that wasn't it. That is not how I wanted to spend my life until I'm 65. Being a broke millennial teacher, driving to my same high school, struggling just to get by. I always had a feeling that I was meant for more, that I could do great things. And I was 25 years old, looking ahead at my life, realizing that I just wasn't content or happy with how my life was looking and how it was looking like it was going to turn out, like my path that I had chosen. Living the same day on repeat, the same day that I don't really love, just day after day after day, just going through the motions, just trying to get by, just trying to survive, in hopes that I could eventually maybe settle down and then just live averagely. I just wasn't accepting that, and I really started to introspect and work on myself, and my big idea found me. The reason why I started this movement, my podcast, the It's a Vibe brand, it found me, and it was so obvious, so clear. I couldn't ignore it anymore. It became this overwhelming thing that I just had to do something about. And if you want to hear the whole story of that big idea, it's actually my very first podcast episode. It's called The Origin Story, and I tell you all about how it all went down. So if you're interested, check that out. But basically, I knew I could really help people, and I knew I could help them work on themselves, especially mentally, and really make a difference. I knew I could help others realize their potential too and go for it, which is why we're here. But how? How do I do this? Like, how do I make this a thing? How do I do this in today's real world? I knew that becoming an entrepreneur was the path for me, because I realized that owning a business gave me the freedom that I wanted, that I craved, that I knew that I deserved in life. But I was a science teacher with no business experience, so I was scared, I was confused, I was doubting myself, I was putting it off. All those things that come up as you're about to leave your comfort zone were coming up. But what I believe is that you truly attract what's meant for you in your life. As long as you stay open and aware, it will find you, and what's meant for you, it won't miss you. And that's exactly what happened. In the most magical way, I got my sign, and nothing was ever the same after that moment. And what it was is I was introduced through the magic of YouTube ads to Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins and their movement. And that completely aligned with what I was trying to do, the message that came to me, the way that I looked at life, the way that I wanted to live my life. And it was actually like scary how accurate it was aligned to what I wanted to do, my mission, what I felt like I was put on this earth to do. And that has forever changed my life. What Dean and Tony are doing for people like you and I is one of the greatest acts of service I have ever been a part of and witnessed. I actually cannot believe, every time I listen to them, I listen to them like billions of times by now, but every time I listen to them, I cannot believe how much value these two are adding to people's lives. And it instantly changed who I knew I could become, and who I know you can become and are becoming. They gave me belief, hope, inspiration, the capabilities, the skills, the tools, the knowledge, the plan, the path, so much. And to me, it's been priceless. I seriously can't put a price on it. Just being exposed to this world, I'm just so forever grateful. And if any of those things resonated with you, I would love to introduce you to Dean and Tony's movement. When I joined 2 years ago, I knew that this is what I was meant for. All those feelings I had of knowing that I had something that I could offer the world, the dream that I had for my own greatness, it came alive when I joined their community. And now I'm proud to announce that I'm actually partners with them and get to be an extension of their message because I believe in it so much. So let me quickly explain to you exactly what that is and what they will do for you in your life. So mind you, Dean and Tony are the industry leaders. They are at the top of the game. There is no one doing it better than them. These are the leaders. And the way that I look at it is, if I'm trying to learn something, why am I not going directly to the best? I want the best. And if that's what the best is saying, I'm probably going to listen. I should probably pay attention to that. So they are the industry leaders with over 65 years combined experience doing this. These guys could have retired a long time ago. They are billionaires, like wealthy billionaires, but they haven't. They didn't. And the amount that they still give back, knowing that they don't really need anything in return, it's so admirable. All they want to do and all they do is help people. That is their life's mission. And they've gotten really good at it in so many different ways. And now they have found the best way in today's world to help you and I thrive based on all their wisdom, all their experience, everything that they've been through, they are now sharing what they think is the best option and choice we can make for ourselves and our futures. And so how? They are helping people enter the knowledge industry, the self-education industry. So what is that? It's actually a $1 billion a day industry right now, and it is continually growing, even while the rest of the world heads into this economic downturn, this talks of a recession, this winter that's coming. And at the essence of this industry, it's based around the idea that the best thing to sell in 2022, the best thing to sell in today's world is to sell what you know, to sell what you already know. So for example, you have an expertise. An example is maybe you were a financial advisor for years at a job and you know more about money than the average person. Don't you think you could really help people with that? To help them with what you know, what you've learned, especially if they don't know it and they want to know it, or you know how much it would benefit them to know it, and you could get them that result and actually change their lives. Think about also how good that would feel to you to do that for someone else. For you to be the expert and share something that you care about, that you know about, and change somebody's life. Or maybe you found a solution to a problem that you once had, and now you see other people suffering with that problem, and you want to help others solve their issues too. Maybe you figured out how to heal your gut through diet, and you want to share what worked for you. Maybe you had really bad eczema, and you made some homemade remedy that really helped give relief to people. Maybe you've just become obsessed with mindset and learning, and you've learned so much through books and podcasts and seminars, and you just want to share that knowledge and help people with their mental health. Or maybe you have a passion that you know is a gift. You love to write, and you want to express your words and connect with other people. Maybe it's your passion's photography or fashion or modeling. Whatever it is, the world will benefit from you sharing it. And there's people out there that need to hear it, that need to see it done, that need to connect to it. Even if it's a small group of people, think about how many people there are in the world. A small group of people could be 100,000 people in the grand scheme of things. And there are people out there that need you. And so in today's world, you can literally build a life around something you genuinely care about and are interested in, and help serve others while also helping yourself. And that is exactly what Dean and Tony will show you. They will show you how. They'll show you how it's done, how to do it, step by step. The entire path is made clear for you. And they've done this many times. They know how. They are the experts. All you have to do is model what works, and you get to use your big idea. And what's cool is that even if you don't know your idea that yet, they help you find that too. They know how to figure that out. They know how to help people do that, to tap into that. All you need is the experience you already have. You know that there's something within you, and they help you unleash it, tap into it, and make it something great. And plus, the bonus of the world that we live in today, this business model allows you to not only just sell this over and over again, because it doesn't run out. Your knowledge, your experience, it's not running out. And the best part is that you can do this from anywhere. You can work from anywhere. You can do this entirely online if you want. Maybe you're a people person and you still miss that kind of human interaction. You can host in-person events, programs, workshops, anything. It's entirely up to you. It's your choice, but they will show you how. And the point is, and this is my favorite, is that going down this path allows you to free yourself and free you from living a life that you don't want, and allows you to live your life the way that you do want. You get to free yourself from working for someone else for the rest of your life on some sort of fixed income. You can free yourself from being stuck in a job that you hate or that you don't belong, that 9 to 5 grind, that Monday to Friday, and just getting stuck paid whatever your boss said they would pay you. There is no limit to what you can achieve and earn when you go down this path. There's no ceiling, there's no cap. It's entirely up to you. And this freedom is attainable. And for me, I'm starting to value that more and more. Like, freedom is what I want. And now that I've connected to Dean and Tony in this message, I know that I can do that for myself and my family. If I get to do what I love, help other people, and free myself and my family to live the lives that we've always dreamed of, it's a no-brainer for me. I'm choosing that life every time. But seriously, don't just take it from me. You have to hear Dean and Tony talk about this. Honestly, if this has fired you up, wait until you witness their greatness, because this is their greatness. This is their passion. And to hear them speak on it, it's really something else. It's an experience. And I'm telling you, it will get you going. And lucky for us, they're running a once-in-a-lifetime event on Tuesday, August 2nd. Tuesday, August 2nd, for 5 days. They are doing a completely free event. You don't have to pay anything. It is all there just for you. And that's what I'm talking about. These people are like giving out so much value for free because they can. It doesn't, like, for them to charge you $100 to come to this, it's nothing to them. So they rather just give it out for free and share this value and let people see this path. And if you want to choose and invest in yourself and go down this path, you can, but they just want to share this knowledge with you. And they're going to go over everything that I just talked about in just 5 days. They'll explain it all, everything that you need to know to turn your idea into reality, to find your idea, or even just to start to explore this path for yourself, just to get curious about or learn more about or just see what's up. It's called the Time to Thrive Challenge, and again, it's 100% free. I promise you, if you show up even for just an hour of the 5 days, you will see this insane amount of value they add to your life without a doubt. I'm going to put a special link in this description for you. Or if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, it's the link in my bio. All you need is your email address and a promise to yourself that you will at least see this through, that you'll at least show up, because you owe it to yourself to tap into what you're really meant for. No more waiting, no more procrastinating, no more doubting yourself, no more staying stuck, no more complaining, no more wishing it was different, no more making excuses. This is it. This is your chance. If you're listening to this, honestly, your timing could not be any better. You're not late. You didn't miss anything. I want you to know that you are right on time and you're exactly where you're meant to be, and what's meant for you won't miss you. And if any of this resonated with you, don't let this miss you. Don't let this event miss you. Don't just let it go by. We take so much for granted. These are literally these billionaires that we have access to, that we get to join their conversation, that we get to listen in, that we get to get their advice, that we get to hear what they're saying, what they know. They know things that you and I don't know. And the fact that we have the internet to connect us to that, like, imagine it's 1920. You're not sitting in the room with these people. Maybe you are. I hope you are. But in reality, like, most people aren't. But now they get to use their camera, film it, and show it to us. And we just get to sit there in our beds, on our couches, watch and listen and see what difference it can really make. I honestly wouldn't advocate for this as hard as I am if I didn't fully believe in how powerful this is. I'm not going to recommend something that I don't think is actually worth it. I wholeheartedly believe that this could change your life, and that I hope that you do this for yourself. And again, the link is in my description. All the information you need is on that link. They explain everything, all the details, or it's in my bio on TikTok or Instagram. And if you have any questions, please reach out at It's a Vibe Movement. If you follow me on TikTok and Instagram, I'm so happy to chat. Like, I genuinely love this and would chat to you about anything, any questions that you have. And when you sign up, let me know. Just shoot me a message. I would love to chat about the event with you and see what we learned together, what you picked up, what you found valuable. I'll share my insights with you. We can fangirl about all the special guests that come and just chat. Like, I'm so open to that. So please reach out. I honestly look forward to seeing you sign up, and I hope that got you excited. I hope that got you interested. I hope that got you curious to just explore this option, which is essentially you exploring your own potential. I want you to tap into something, because if you're listening to this, if you're following this page, I know you know that. I know you know that there's something in there within you. And maybe you've already tapped into it and you're just not able to make it a thing yet or make it real. This will help you. This will help you take your idea and make it what you've always dreamed of, the life that you deserve to live. So please click the link in the description or on my social media bio, and I'll see you there. Thank you so much for listening, especially if you made it this far. You're a real one. I love you, Vibe Nation. Thanks for being here. Until next time, peace and love. Click the link in the bio, and I will see you on Tuesday. See ya. And thanks again.